Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm John.
And I'm Nick.
Welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing, and we call it work.
All right. First thing we're going to do today is we're going to try Japanese treats. Yes, what makes them Japanese, Nick, is they're from Japan.
I learned that from the last episode.
I don't know if it was the last episode, but it's been
Oh, yeah. Some time ago.
some time ago.
Our fans will remember.
You can grab one. Our
Fans
fans.
will remember.
What flavor is this?
I don't know, Nick. Read the package.
I don't know what flavor it is.
I actually tried to at first, but I can't.
All I know
It
is
looks like,
almost like a frosted flake kind of.
yeah.
It does.
The lady who gave
Kind of looks like a fortune cookie with powdered sugar on it.
the lady who gave it to me, she
Holy smokes.
had an allergic reaction to it. What?
Since 1689?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So they know what they're doing.
It's like before slavery.
These? No, Nick, that's not correct.
I don't
That is not chronologically correct at all.
All right.
Close.
Are we trying this?
Cheers.
Yep, go
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheerio.
All right.
Except Cheerio, we're not leaving this time. Not yet, at least. We'll crack through.
Yeah, broke my tooth.
Wait, what part of this was she allergic to?
I don't know.
Oh, great.
She just
I should have asked that before we just down the hatch.
she just said, "Oh, I had one, and it gave me a tingling feeling." I'm like, "Oh, better not eat that."
It's got 396 calories, 3.1 grams of something, 0.8 grams of something, 94 grams of something.
I'm going to guess that 94 grams is sugar.
That's probably true. I like how everything's in just Japanese except for Shogun dot. Oh, maybe that is. Yeah, never mind. At least the sense isn't. That's in English.
That is true. Wonder why that is.
They're not bad.
I'll tell you what. Can I have another one?
Yeah, you can have as many as you want.
They are, I actually think they're quite good. They kind of make me think of like a cereal.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
We are now sponsored by Shogoin Yatsuashi.
We're getting canceled.
No, tell me that, read that, and tell me you tell me
it's
to do it differently.
Extremely racist.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to pronounce it.
Shogun Yatsuken Shishua.
That was worse. Way worse.
Sounds like a sports car or a Japanese baseball player.
Maybe I should just have her write Japanese words for us to pronounce, and we can just try to pronounce different Japanese
Dude,
words.
in my French class, and I know nothing in French, my senior year, we had to read a French novel, and they made us say what was happening, and I every day tried to get kicked out of that class. I don't know why.
Why didn't you just drop the class? Why'd you try and get kicked out every day?
Because she wouldn't kick you out. It was like a challenge. She literally wouldn't kick you out. It was Miss... I won't say it. But it was hard. She would not kick you out. I was so disruptive.
These are quite good, actually.
Yeah, they're good. They are
So
tasty.
who's your connection for these?
I told you, my teacher's
Monk.
aide.
Really? Mm-hmm. Where's she getting them from?
She's from. She lived in Japan for 20 years.
Did you not listen to the last podcast?
Yeah, she.
Did we talk about this?
Yes.
She lived in Japan for 20 years plus years. Married a man from Japan, and yeah, had a family. She brought her daughters back over because they have more opportunities over here than Japan, obviously. Because it's very much a
Sweatshop.
No. Male-centric society, I think is what he was going for.
Oh.
yes, male centered. Yes,
Not sweatshop.
no, I
I
wasn't talking
read about those.
yes. So
Just
lately,
like, move on.
yeah. Anyways, anyways,
Anyways.
I've been moving on to a smoothie kick big time, especially when it gets warmer time. I transition kind of from coffee to smoothies, and I went with a whole bunch. Like, we got an upright freezer, and the whole door now is full of just frozen fruits and all of that. So I'll have to, one of these times, I'll have to make you guys smoothies and just have you guys taste them and test them and see what you guys
I
think.
would definitely be down for that.
I love
I
a
love
smoothie.
smoothies. I just hate the cleanup.
Really?
Cleaning up the blender and having to like take the pieces apart and do all that stuff. What kind of blender do you have?
One of those little ninjas.
No, I do want to get a Ninja, like not a little.
Don't get the
Ninja.
individual cup ones.
No, I
I
wanna
have
get the
one of
big
those. They're
one.
not great.
No, I want to get the big one, but I do want to get a Ninja. Well, the one I really saw, it's called, I can't remember what it's called, like $300 though. but-
Vitamix?
Yes, that's it. Mm-hmm. I've heard they're phenomenal.
They will
need-
like never break.
You need to
You'll
get one on Black
Vitamixes
Friday.
for like their weddings, and then like 25 years later, still using that Vitamix.
Yeah, I've heard that's what I'm like. I don't want it to be just a trend that I just do it for like a month and like kick it. But if I stick with it for a month, I might look into getting one of those. So I don't want to just kick it. But yeah, I'm going to have to make you guys smoothies and let you try them.
I love smoothies. Some banana strawberry smoothie with some chocolate protein in it.
Today I did a strawberry and pineapple.
Oh.
With a little peanut butter. It was really good.
Oh, peanut butter is good too. I do that with some peanut butter.
Do you
use just milk in it? What do you use?
I use almond milk.
Okay.
Almond milk and some crushed ice.
I don't like
well,
using crushed ice.
he's already bringing stuff out of the freezer, so he
Yeah.
probably doesn't need the crushed ice.
I don't use ice.
Crushed ice helps with a lot of stuff. It like helps blend it.
That's why I use frozen fruits though, Nick.
Have you ever tried like the yogurt in them?
Yeah, I have yogurt too.
Like Greek yogurt or just regular yogurt?
Yep. I literally have now a whole shelf of all the ingredients. Like I have vanilla extract, I have peanut butter, I have honey, I have chia seed, I have my little fridge, I have my almond milk, I have my yogurt, I have pineapple, I have blueberry, raspberry, strawberry, banana, avocado. For some green ones.
Mm-hmm. About kale.
Yep. Spinach.
You never tried that?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's one of the ones I throw up
I'm
there.
afraid that's going to make me poop.
Well,
Being honest with you.
if you need help flushed out, I got you, big guy.
Colon flush.
You're welcome.
We could do that.
I'm good. That's what we should do as a podcast.
That's what, as a punishment for you guys' loss.
No,
is
just
one
as
of you has to.
as a group.
Oh.
3 men, 1 bathroom. Everybody takes a colon cleanse.
Why? We're going to do it here. Why would you want to do that to your?
Oh no, we're gonna lock the door to the bathroom. We'll go outside. There's plenty of area out there.
Well, I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I can go next to the cows.
I don't know what this is, so I'm down.
You don't know a
Colon
colon
cleanse?
cleanse?
No.
Do you know where? Poop
No. Don't tell him. He'll find out. It's fine. Don't worry. Experience is the best teacher.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I always lead with 1 foot in.
Well, you're gonna lead.
Oh my! All right, let's get into our Sweet 16.
Nick's gonna weigh like 104 pounds by the end of that day.
Why? Am I going to die?
Basically.
You're gonna poop yourself.
You're
to
gonna
death.
wish you would have.
No, I don't I back out of this. I put 1 foot out.
Take the hokey pokey, bud.
All right, Sweet 16. Our new Sweet 16 is toughest animals that you could beat in a fight. But before we do the Sweet 16 of this, I did. This was one of the categories I was going to talk about before you actually recommended it, Griff. So they did a study, or not necessarily a study, but they did a survey, and they asked people surveyed animals and how many of them they thought could beat in a fight. So it's hand-to-hand fight. You have nothing with you. Obviously, it's just you and that animal in a room, and only one of you comes out. Would you survive? Okay. So they had 15 animals that they asked people.
Okay.
The first one, and it goes like, I'll give you.
So we're gonna use your list?
No,
I'm fine with it.
No. I'm saying I just want to tell you what the survey came up with, and I figured afterwards then we can go into our own Sweet 16.
Yeah.
But they first start off with the rat.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Only 72% of people said they could beat the rat, though.
what?
72% of Americans said they could beat a rat.
This is why.
Have you seen Americans? No offense, but we're fat as a country. We could squish a rat.
The next one's a house cat. 69% people.
That's kind of like fighting a girl. You don't know where that's going to go. House cats are kind of crazy.
Well, I'm not saying you're not going to get hurt, but you're going to. I'd like to think you could win.
Well, yeah, I'd win. Yeah.
I will win against any animal.
Hold on. Just wait.
We're dumping Nick in the tiger.
Hold on. The next one's goose.
Gooses are vicious, but once again, I feel like I could
You
take
get a hold of their neck, they're done.
Well, I just said they're vicious.
Yeah.
I didn't say I couldn't beat
But
it.
71% of them said they could. So
Who
you
are
still
these
have
people?
I don't Americans. They surveyed random people.
I think there's just like 28% of people that just suck in this country.
However, though, wait till I go medium-sized dog. 49% of people said they could beat a medium-sized dog.
Dude, I will beat the crap out of my dog.
Just for no reason. just to
I don't know. Your dog's kind of big.
She is.
I think.
define medium-sized. Wait, do you define yourself as medium-sized?
Do you define your dog as medium-sized? Which your dog is a what?
My dog's medium size. It's a border collie.
Your dog's like 90 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on the bigger
A
side.
medium-sized would be like a 55-pound dog.
Small is like sub 30.
Yeah.
Fine.
Anyway,
Sub 15 is just a cat.
This is the animal I'm most scared of.
I believe that Nick just showed Shay. Never mind.
go ahead.
I wrote down on a whiteboard.
What'd you write?
Griff's mom.
Good one, Nick. Cool.
The next one's an eagle. 30% of people said they could beat an eagle. Which it depends on what kind of eagle we're talking about. If we're talking like a bald eagle, those things are
Depends
massive.
on how tall the room is.
That's true too.
He could fly and wait you out. Mm-hmm. If he's got to be on the ground, I feel like I have a better chance.
That's fair.
Large dog, 23%.
I could beat a large dog. I'll still take that odds.
This next one, I think people really underestimate. Chimpanzee.
Nope.
17% of people said they could take a chimpanzee. There's no way.
I would say 17% of the U.S. population could take on a chimpanzee.
Have you seen chimpanzees? How crazy they are, though?
I think I could take a chimpanzee.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
you
don't
also,
know.
You also don't experience people whenever they're pushed to a literal life or death scenario.
I guess that's true.
Animals tend to act that way almost instinctively. We have that kind of pushed out of us, but I believe we still have it.
I guess, but they're stronger than us, though. So much stronger.
I don't know.
I want to test this. Where do you get a chimp from?
Chimpanzee. Not
Just start working for like a hair product company so we can get some of their testing animals and fight them.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Fighting the test animals?
No.
'Cause it's not.
No, I meant like
That was a joke.
no, I meant the them doing like products to animals. I didn't know it was really a thing for until like recently.
Animal testing?
Yeah.
The next one is king cobra.
Nope. I hate snakes.
I hate snakes too, but I feel like a king cobra I could take those out of all of these though, because as long as you get a hold of the tail, I'm just going to act like a whip. It is not going like I'm going to 10 minutes straight just keep whipping it back and forth like it is going to.
Also,
Why don't you get a shovel?
You don't have anything, Nick.
It would suck, but inherently, I'll get a shovel. Well, in that case, Nick, I'll get an AK-47. I'll beat all of them. What are you doing?
Yeah,
What?
Sorry.
I'll get a
I feel like
flamethrower and I'll
a snake, like it would suck, but like a snake would bite you. Then you would have a hold of it, and then it had no other chance.
Yeah, but king cobra, you're going to die though if it bites you.
Well, I mean, I assume that once you win, you get out of the room and get treated, right?
I don't
Winner gets treated.
know about that.
It's like Roman Coliseum.
Next is kangaroo. 14% of people say they could take a
Dude,
kangaroo.
kangaroos carry a lot more weight than you think.
And those things are vicious.
Yes, and
Got a good hook.
If you go to the Nashville Zoo, they have a spot in the zoo where you can actually go in and pet the
say
kangaroos.
Nick tried to start
banned.
a fight club there. He's no longer allowed in the Nashville Zoo.
I gotta wear a mustache to go in. My name's Nikolai.
the next is wolf at 12%.
Now, there's varying degrees of wolf.
Yeah, like a timber wolf is obviously much bigger than some of the other wolves.
A dire wolf.
Yes.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, I know.
Nick didn't know.
Yeah.
Crocodile, 9% of
Dude,
people
I hate
said
crocodiles.
so they
But
could.
If you,
Yeah, 9%.
I am not in that 9%.
you just gotta get him in his eyes.
I think if I'm in a room with a crocodile, I do not stand a good chance.
Well, then the rest of these, I'm like, you people are delusional if you think you can take it. Next is a gorilla at 8%. No way.
They're too big.
No way.
Too big, too fast, too strong.
Next is an elephant. 8% of people think they could beat an elephant.
I don't know how I would go about killing an elephant.
No. With your bare hands? No. No.
yeah, no.
Get
I
its
got
trunk
nothing.
and choke it.
Lion, 8%.
Nope.
And the
That
last
is-
one, grizzly bear at 6%. 6% of people think they could beat a grizzly bear.
I've honestly, if I'm not going to lie to you, I think I'd have a better chance against a grizzly bear than I would against a
Elephant?
elephant.
This is
Well,
why
yeah,
America's
Because
in debt.
an elephant, like you have no, I don't know, like you can't get your arms around to choke it out. Like how are you going to kill it?
I mean, how are you going to get a bear, though?
Am I just going to hope that it chokes on me while it tries to murder me or something?
I don't know. Like, I really...
Like a bear, I feel like at least like that's like
You'd have
fighting a person,
You'd
but
have-
a massive person that I don't have a great chance of winning. An
have to-
elephant, I can't kill it. I know how to kill a bear. It's basically the same way you kill a Nick.
Yeah.
You'd have to attack in like it's no square or something. Like just
The what?
you'd have to attack in its no square.
Yeah. Well,
Just carry on. Anyways. Nope. Anyways.
what's...
Nope. Nope.
You never heard that? Your no
Just
square?
Oh my
No.
god.
It's right here.
Don't touch Shay there, please. That is an inappropriate action for
You
a
never
podcast.
heard that?
Okay, you first started off by touching my, arm.
Well, I wasn't actually going to touch your object, but
I don't know. It
But
looks
you
like
didn't
your-
even point in the right direction, though.
Your no
There.
square is on your arm. Let's just move forward.
Google it for the people at home.
Please don't Google it.
Okay. Anyway, that's the list. But I just thought you'd find that interesting of people, how they surveyed. I just thought that the beginning of the list and the end of the list is just ridiculous. The fact of 72% of people, or I'm
Yeah.
sorry, 20 or
I wonder where you get to that middle though.
28% of people said they couldn't be a rat in a fight. Just Anyway,
That's natural selection.
let's get our
That ain't no joke.
let's get our board out. Get your board. Start actually on the side instead of in the middle. Okay. This round. Did you even think of animals, Nick, that you could beat in a fight?
We just went over some of them.
Honestly, part of the reason I wanted to do that is to give him some idea.
Uh-huh.
I
All
got
right,
some
Nick.
animals I'd fight.
Wait, did Nick start the last one?
No, I started the last one.
So Nick starts.
So animals.
And I get to be the deciding factor
I'm really
of
Yeah,
judging.
you're really far.
far from this. Hold up. I gotta move some stuff around.
So this is animals that I could fight and
The
win.
toughest animals that you could fight and win. Correct, Griff? That's what we're going with? The toughest animals that you could beat in a fight?
Yeah, so I was thinking about this today. Is that like the easiest way to define it, or like
Or do you want to put the toughest animals?
I kind of like
that end up being in the winter?
toughest animals?
Okay.
And I like to think of it like they all start in the Hunger Games.
Okay. So
and you drop them in a dome. And
we can
then-
just take out the fighting part
see who
then
wins.
because that's what we just talked about. Us.
I mean, we can
what
still discuss as we go
We'll
along
discuss.
if we could fight them.
Fair enough, but let's just do the toughest animals.
I'm
go
gonna
with that.
say a gorilla.
Gorilla is good.
That's my pick.
Gorilla is good. I guess if we're just doing, I guess you can't do like land and sea. Because you mean crocodiles are at an unfair advantage. Or not disadvantage,
All right,
sorry.
how about we actually let's just keep it at what we originally did. Animals you could fight.
Why?
Okay. Good podcasting.
Yeah, we're great at this. Anyway,
This
edit
is
this part
this is
out.
called improv.
Since the rest of it's so scripted.
we're very scripted.
Okay.
All right. Toughest animal.
Gorilla. I'll go with elephant.
Yeah.
I mean, let's skin.
It's a big animal.
Yeah.
It's
A lot of junk in its trunk.
going to take it out. So, the grizzly bears, I can't get off of that. Grizzly bear.
Do you hear the wind?
Yeah, it's really...
Blow this place down. Shark. What?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you said shart. I was over there on the edge.
What kind of shark? There's a ton of sharks.
Great white shark.
Okay.
Seems a little racist.
I'm just...
Great mediocre.
Did you just Google tough animals, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I'll go with the wolf.
Okay. While you're over there, just go with Siberian tiger. Oh gosh.
My turn.
Yeah.
Naked mole rat.
What?
What?
That's what it says.
What says?
Google.
That they're tough?
Yeah, tough, scary animals.
Okay.
Naked mole rat.
I don't think you're on the right.
My
I don't
search
think you're on
history
the
is a
right
little
deal
weird.
here.
Go ahead, Griff.
Well, in that same vein,
Oh no.
Yes.
going with a turtle.
Like an alligator turtle? Snapping turtle? Because those things are mean.
Sure.
Oh, snapping turtles scare me.
Yeah, those alligator snapping
Yeah.
turtles, they're mad.
Yeah.
Nick thought he could take like 90% of that list in a fight.
But a snapping turtle-
Dude.
Something he actually might encounter in
I'm
his
going to
life.
specify for him alligator snapper because those things are
I have a
mean.
horrible trauma story about alligators, or about alligators, about snapping turtles I won't get into, but they're scary.
I'm going to throw in a dark horse animal here, and I'm going to throw in the honey badger.
Oh, I love honey badgers. I do.
So I got a funny story about honey badger is, do you ever remember that video of the guy commenting about honey badgers don't give up?
Yeah.
My Hillary's uncle is a lawyer in Phoenix, Arizona, and he got an injury firm going,
Tyrann Matthew?
and he called it the honey badger firm because
Really?
they don't give it.
Really?
Yes,
I
there's
like
commercial.
I thought it was because Tyrann Matthew was there.
No,
Yes.
they have a commercial. He has a commercial and everything for it. It's fantastic. I love it. But yeah, honey badger.
All right, I want the emperor penguin.
What are you doing?
You're not on the right list. I don't know what you Googled, but it was not toughest animals.
Dude, no, it says this is according to Wikipedia, this is the tallest, heaviest penguin. In fact, it's most difficult.
Oh, yeah, cool.
It's the biggest penguin.
He's the toughest penguin. And the worst everything else.
It has the world's hardest and most unforgiving... Oh, never mind. That's the environment. Its eggs are 100 pounds.
What?
What does that have to do with anything?
That's my pick.
Its egg size has nothing to do with this.
Size matters. I'm taking its eggs.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going with a jaguar.
What number are we at?
Hold on, I'll tell you in just a second.
While you're there, go with rhino.
Oh, that's a good one. Have anyone ever told you have great handwriting?
No, no one's
I
ever
know.
told him that. How many we got left?
Please, one more.
I think we got a couple more. Hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Komodo dragon.
Okay, that's actually a good one. It's not a bad one. However, though, we're missing a big.
We're at 13 now.
Oh,
Which one-
good.
Which one are we missing?
I get to say it. Unless Griff says it here.
Hold on. Going with a black mamba.
Oh, okay.
That was not the one you were wanting? Okay, good.
And is this the last one I'm about to say?
Yeah.
Hippo.
A hippo.
Yes. Crocodiles are terrified of hippos.
Hold on. I don't think that's the last. Wait a second. I should have counted better when I was going.
Crocodiles literally will run away from hippos.
Dude, we could have had a guest.
Yeah, we
Maybe
could have
one
Griff's
more.
dad. Yep, go ahead. Then Nick, here we go. This ought to be good.
Okay, a mountain goat.
What are you?
You're not. Why can't this be the competition? Because Nick's going to get smoked today.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I can tell you what, I don't think Emperor Penguin, Mountain Goat, and Naked Mole Rat have a good chance of making it out of the first round of a tournament. All right.
That's judging a book by its cover.
Round one. Yes. Black Mamba and a hippo.
Oh, because Shay's the tiebreaker,
Yeah.
right? Okay. What is it? Black Mamba and a hippo?
Black Mamba and a hippo.
Black Mamba.
Mamba.
No, you guys are so wrong for this. You are so
R.I.P.
wrong.
Kobe.
So wrong.
A gorilla and a snapping turtle.
No.
This bracket was not
No.
put up right.
No.
Imagine a gorilla and a snapping turtle getting in a ring.
Oh my god. My back hurts
No.
laughing.
Hippo. You guys are.
The hippo's got to catch the snake. I'm just saying.
Hippos are fast.
Not with their feet.
Yes, they are.
No, I think they're straight line fast.
That's a 16-1
They're
seed
sprinter
upset.
fast, not like wide receiver fast. That's not a 16-1 upset. I know. So whenever I went whitewater rafting, and the tour guide said that if somebody fell into the water, he did whitewater rafting on the Nile River. He said if somebody fell into the water, they just counted and figured that person, if they didn't get them out of the water in the first 43 seconds, they were dead because hippos would eat them.
Yes.
Good
Yeah.
lord.
But
Because
that's what I'm
hippos
saying.
are terrifying.
If you put a hippo against, say, like the gorilla, the grizzly, something like that, then you might be talking about something. But I think with a snake, the snake has the advantage.
It's poisonous.
yeah, the
It's
hippo's just going to
poisonous and
start
it's small.
stomping on it.
I think the snake avoids it.
Oh, there's no way.
They're so fast.
They
They're like slithering.
so fast.
Nope.
Shay, can you get me another beer?
Nope. Sure can't.
Fine, I will get myself a beer.
Nope. Go ahead. Next one. I hope people are outraged by this.
I doubt they will be. Next one, gorilla and a snapping turtle.
Oh, that's a gorilla.
Gorilla.
Yes, it's a gorilla. Snapping turtle. What is it going to do?
Snap its arms.
Look-
Shay,
the gorilla's-
Shay, you are not understanding this exercise. This exercise is about our own personal opinion and the opportunity for us to voice our concerns and thoughts. It is not about you being the tiebreaker vote to tell us that we are wrong even whenever the majority speaks.
You're wrong.
This is America.
Majority rules.
You're wrong.
And girls drool.
What?
Anyways,
Next one, Griff. You got to tell us.
wolf and a grizzly. This is a heck of a first round matchup.
Wolf.
It's not.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh no.
If you're doing one-on-one,
I'm just saying, look at some of the other
if
ones.
you're-
a gorilla and a turtle was another
Okay,
first-round match.
never mind.
It's a close one.
Compared to that,
All
yes.
of Nick's choices with a naked mole rat and honey badger.
Hey,
An
hey.
emperor penguin versus a shark. We know how that wins. 10 out of 10 times it's the shark. That's coming later, but there's no...
All right, what is this
Fair
choice?
point. Fair point.
A wolf or a grizzly?
Grizzly.
Grizzly.
Yeah, grizzly.
Where's my naked mole rat?
I should have planned better with designing this bracket.
Yeah.
A
Poor
naked
planning.
mole rat and a honey badger. Nick,
That's a upset. Or no, it's not. I mean, that's a landslide. Honey badger.
honey badger.
I should have took one for the naked mole.
Shay, do you want to voice your vote on that one? Just make sure.
We're good. Now,
Okay.
honey badger don't.
Siberian tiger and an elephant.
That's
This is a
interesting.
good one.
This is interesting.
This is a good matchup.
I want to look up just how big Siberian tigers are.
I'm gonna go tiger.
I don't know. That's
It will bite that trunk, and that trunk
See,
will
but
then
I
kill
think
it.
I don't know about Siberian tigers in specific, but I think that
Here,
most tigers kind of like tigers and lions hunt in like groups. So I don't know if they can take down an elephant on their own. That's pretty big.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go that thing.
Siberian tigers are from some.
All right, but show me a picture of an elephant with a person in there
That's
too.
true. Siberian tigers can weigh up to 660 pounds, measuring up to 10,
Oh.
10 feet from nose to tail.
How big
Yeah,
are their
but
eggs?
Elephants weigh like
How
2
big-
tons. Nick thinks this is a competition of who lays the biggest eggs. Spoiler, it's Nick's opinions on these matters.
Elephants can weigh up to 6,000 kilograms or 13.
Okay, that's just a rant I want to go on. I hate when people put things in kilograms or like
Nick, I
like
hate to
weight.
break this to you, buddy. It's everyone but us.
That is the
It is literally
stupidest thing.
everyone
when
but
I,
us.
When I go to see someone in a workout post and they're like, I lifted 37 kilograms. I'm like, I just want to put on there. I'm like, your kids are gonna end up burying themselves in sand at the beach. I hate them.
What? How did you hold on? How did you go from there to there? How is like if you would have said they got crushed by something because they didn't understand the weight that they had above them, then I would understand that. How are they going to end up burying themselves in the sand?
There's gonna be those kind of kids that go to the beach and bury themselves in the sand.
What
Wait.
kind of kids? When is this?
Are you talking about
happening?
just for fun?
like
Yeah.
like buried
What's wrong
themselves
with
to
it?
death, or just buried themselves
Just
and
either.
then they leave?
They just I don't want to get too much into
No,
this.
no. We're in this now. There's no backtracking.
if
We're
everyone gets
in
everything,
this
we're
game.
good.
I just hate it.
You hate whenever kids play in the sand at a beach?
No,
Then why would you say
What?
that?
I don't know.
We don't either. That's why we're asking.
Well, this wasn't charged. There we go. No, I just don't. I hate that people. I don't really care too much about the people in the sand. I think it's a little weird, but I don't know what. Why am I the one that gets frowned upon and looked at?
Because of what you said. It's not what we said. It's what you said. We didn't even prompt you with that.
But-
you decided to go into this whole kid in the sand thing.
Let's just go back to the kilogram discussion, though. I will get him off the hook
It's
here.
literally
because-
the entire rest of the world that uses kilograms.
I hate
and
it.
they're so much easier to use. You understand that too, right?
No, I
like,
don't
it
understand
makes much
it.
more
And
sense.
things I don't
it's based on
understand scare
zero.
me.
It's based on zeros. Like you go from like even with length, if you talk about millimeters, meters, and such, you just add a zero to the end of it. For us, there's 12 inches in a foot. There's 3 feet in a yard. Like it does not make sense. There's 100 centimeters in a meter, so it makes sense.
I was looking to see if this used kilograms.
It probably does.
It uses K calories.
But no, I hate that stuff because
hate-
I have
you
no
hate-
clue. I'm just like, just speak English. Like, what do you? It's true though.
Nick's over here. I'll never do a 5K.
Just speak English.
All right, back to our
I
animals.
love 3.2 mile races. What's a 5K?
I don't know what a 5K is.
3.2 mile
Oh.
race, Nick.
I thought he was just spitballing over there.
I'm going with tiger.
I don't even remember our animals.
It was
Tiger and an elephant.
Tiger
No,
and
actually, I'm going elephant. I'm going elephant.
So with the tiebreaker.
Here's my only thing is how big a room are we talking? Because the smaller the room, the bigger the elephant has an advantage, I think.
Well,
Well, we're not talking about like the prairie. Like we're talking, it's got to be
open field kind of thing though.
Yeah. If you get
Let's
an
say-
elephant,
let's say-
Like
let's
like the Coliseum, big old open area.
Let's
like
say
that.
let's say a house lot. Let's say half of an acre to 3/4 of an acre.
but if you get an elephant in a room, they're gonna be like they're not gonna be able to turn around stuff. They're gonna be like the Austin Powers gif where like they're trying to like turn. They're like, "Doop,
I
doop,
get what
doop."
you're saying.
Yeah, if we put them in this room.
That's what I'm envisioning.
No, I said like a house lot,
He's talking like an
like
acre.
your yard and everything.
Yeah, like little acre.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's got a little room.
Yeah.
Full wiggle room. Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I'm gonna go elephant.
Elephant.
Yeah. Just
can use-
because if they were so easy to take down, tigers would do it more often.
All right. First no-brainer of the night.
Oh gosh,
An emperor penguin versus a great white shark.
Dude, I'm going penguin.
you're so dumb.
They literally have Shark Week about this, Nick. It is the shark.
Yeah, shark. You want to challenge this, Nick?
No. I'll just take my egg and go home.
And secondly, we have another Nick suggestion coming up, which is a jaguar versus a mountain goat. Once again, something that we see play out on Animal Planet very poorly, very regular.
Mountain goat's gonna get pretty mean though. Those kicks. What was the other option?
Jaguar.
I'll go jaguar.
Jaguar. A rhino and a Komodo dragon.
Rhino.
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 Sorry, dragon.
Okay, Nick, out of your suggestions, one made it to the second round, and I believe that was an elephant. Is
That's
that
not
correct?
bad.
Did you suggest elephant?
I don't honestly remember.
I don't remember either. I think I suggested elephant. No,
For
you
the fan-
suggested shark. You did shark.
Yes, for the fans at home, count that.
We're good podcasters, I tell you what. We crush this thing.
Top
Please,
5%
please,
top.
please rate, review, and subscribe.
If you don't give us 5 stars, we will find you.
It's not true. Nick might. Don't say we.
I would say we don't have time for this. Nick
true.
might.
A mamba and a gorilla.
I'm going gorilla.
Gorilla.
Okay, thank goodness. Yes, gorilla.
I like getting Shay antsy.
A grizzly and a honey badger.
I don't know what a honey badger looks like, to be honest.
They're not really big though. They're just
They're
mean.
not big, but they're mean and they're fast.
They are lions don't mess with them.
I'm going honey badger.
Honey badger.
Really?
Yeah, honey badger.
Against a grizzly?
Yep.
Also-
I think a honey badger will flummox him.
The HP reminds me of a honey bun. I
That's
like
that's
this.
an HB for honey badger.
What did I say?
You said HP.
Oh,
You said it for honey bun.
And you said it for a honey bun, yes.
you know what I meant.
I guess my vote does not matter. Honey badger. Then I would say grizzly for the people back home.
An elephant versus a shark. Not sure how you fight these, but
I'm going to go shark.
I'm going with shark because the shark can't fight on land.
Then it loses automatically.
That's a fair point. If we're saying this happens in like a house lot, we got to go
Yes.
elephant. Technically, the shark should have lost to the penguin. Then
Yeah,
he would have just walked
Victory
away
for my
until the
penguin.
shark died.
and laid an
Both
egg.
of those were yours. You have the worst suggestions of the first round and the second round. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I just want you to
Elephant.
just to say,
Sure.
males honey badgers only weigh 35 pounds at biggest. Only.
So did Tyrann Matthew, but I saw Tyrann Matthew tackle some big boys.
He weighed more than 35 pounds.
That's a big
No,
honey
no,
bun.
not much.
It's a big honey bun.
That's a honey badger, by the way.
Let me see.
Oh, those are kind of cute.
I mean, they are kind of cute.
Can we see if Nick can pet one?
I would
Google,
love
Google
that.
honey badger versus grizzly and see what comes up. So I guarantee it's going to be interesting.
There was some animal I wanted to pet, and Bree's like, "Don't do it; it'll attack you." I'm like, "Why? It looks so cute." I don't remember what it was now.
A jaguar and a rhino.
It wasn't either of those.
Probably not.
Jaguar.
Jaguar.
What was it? Sorry.
Jaguar and a rhino.
Rhino.
Oh, jaguars are super mean. You
They-
lost already.
I know. Here you go. An encounter of a honey badger and a grizzly would not last long. The honey badger might intimidate the bear for a few seconds, but then it would be killed. Most likely, it would just run away.
Can't run away.
What does Google know?
This is why I hate Google. It was much more fun to discuss honey badger versus gorilla or versus grizzly.
There's a YouTube video.
Of those two
of them
fighting?
I mean, it's not like real.
I don't
Oh.
care. I'll still watch it.
Dude, you know what's crazy to watch is wheelchair boxing.
Wheelchair rugby.
Oh, wheelchair rugby.
Dude, wheelchair boxing, they can't move because they're in a wheelchair, and they just
Thank you,
slug
Nick.
they just
Thank you,
slug
Nick.
each other. It's insane.
Nobody's saying float like a butterfly. Saying
No.
like a bee.
They're saying they lock their wheels and they just freaking
I don't know how to even talk about this.
seriously. Have you never Google it one time when you can't sleep?
No.
I mean, I am up with Rose all the
Please
time
Google
right now.
it. Please Google it.
Seriously, wheelchair boxing's insane.
No way.
Yeah, dude,
is
they
not a
just
thing.
we'll watch it during our intermission. They just
That is not a thing.
Yes. Are you YouTubing it?
Yes.
Dude, they just slug each other. It gets
No.
Oh,
violent.
snap.
Is it? How much better is this than whenever people made homeless people fight each other?
Well, I feel like these people
They're
are volunteering.
choosing, I guess.
Yeah.
But
People have a life.
They don't have to. What?
so do homeless people,
are they,
Nick.
Griff, are they not allowed to box because of their wheelchair?
Yeah, that's sexist.
That's
not-
not. I feel no. It's not.
What is the word I'm looking for?
It's
It's racist.
no.
It's minorityist.
I think it's ableist. Is
Ableist?
The word. Ableist is the word that you're looking for.
People are going to be screaming at us like these.
Yeah,
idiots.
this is not going to be good. This is going to be a bad section of this podcast.
Thank you,
Well,
Nick.
Men in Black.
They're not looking at us,
Oh.
Nick.
All right, cover your ears.
Move on. We need to get back to finish our Sweet 16. Where are we at, Griff?
We have a gorilla versus a honey badger.
Gorilla. After hearing what I just heard about the honey bun,
Gorilla.
I guess gorilla. It worked a lot better when me and you were opposite all the time.
I know.
Elephant versus a jaguar.
Jaguar.
Elephant.
Elephant. What? No.
I like jaguars.
Yeah, you can like
I think
them.
it's the same reason the tiger lost in the first round. Because
Yeah.
the tiger needs a group to take down an elephant.
I think jaguars hunt alone though, but to take down a whole elephant would need
Gorilla versus an elephant.
Gorilla.
Elephant.
elephant.
What?
Elephant.
Because the gorilla's strength gets neutralized by just the sheer size of the elephant.
Take a picture of that and send it to me
I will.
on the line.
I will once we're done. All right. The best comedy movie of all time so far is Anchorman. And the toughest animal is an elephant.
I like these
We're gonna make
games.
people so angry with it.
All 4 people.
Yep. And fair enough.
All 4 people.
There's 3 of us here. There's probably 4 other ones
That listen to us, Nick.
Oh,
that will listen. And
I thought you meant like up there, like in heaven.
there's probably more. All right. We're not having this discussion. Carry on.
I have a history lesson for you.
Okay.
So, I don't know how familiar you are with World War II.
This is
Somewhat.
Second war.
Second war ever, Nick.
Carry on.
All right.
1689 is whenever slavery started. You're just a historical reference point.
I need to have you come into my class and speak as a guest speaker.
Dude,
Please.
can I?
Kids, this is why you need to listen whenever I talk. You see this kid?
Hey, I am a successful person.
It took him 10 minutes to figure out a water bottle.
To be
got on
fair,
air.
to be fair, water bottles is hard.
For those who don't know, I got Nick a water bottle with our logo on it as a gift, and it did legit take 5 to 10 minutes for him to figure out how
Those
to
are
use it.
available for purchase as well.
Yeah. We'll get a store going with a link.
I don't know how in the heck to do that, but
Nick will figure it out.
I think
As we talked about, he's the problem solver.
just send me your social security number and your routing number. I'll figure something out.
account routing
Yeah,
number.
account
all
routing
that.
number, blood type. We'll get something ordered.
blood type. What information are you stealing if you're doing blood type?
I don't know. It's just good to have.
Mom's maiden name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would go
mom's
with
maiden name.
before
First,
blood type.
first pet.
Anyway, so World War II.
Correct.
So during World War II, when the United States entered into the war, when we invaded Europe, we did the big mass invasion was D-Day. Familiar with D-Day?
Correct.
That sounds familiar.
Okay, so D-Day was the invasion of Normandy, where we basically came in from England to France and just came in very hard. So to prepare for that, what happened was we had a guy named General Patton, who was like a really, really good general, and he got sidelined because of what he did. He slapped a soldier that was suffering from PTSD and called him a coward. And so we kind of put him.
Showed him.
Yeah. You kind of, even back then, you can't do that. So they kind of put him on the sideline. So what they did to use him as a distraction to make the Germans think we were coming in somewhere else. And part of it was they put him in a different spot in England with a fake army. So what they did is they had Hollywood people make a whole bunch of balloon tanks, balloon jeeps, balloon all this, and had people like get into them and walk them around to make it look like that's where we were going to come in at over there. So Germany would enforce a different side of France instead of where we actually were coming in at.
Huh.
So they had Hollywood people make up all the fake balloons and stuff. So when Germans would fly over and see.
We will have to fact check this, but I believe the thing that killed the most soldiers actually on D-Day was their own life preservers.
Mm-hmm.
They put their life preservers as a waste life preserver. Mm-hmm. And they had 70-pound packs on their back. So they jump into the water, pull the life preserver, and it flip them upside down and drown them.
Yeah.
That'd be a horrible way to go.
Uh-huh.
Because also the people that were shooting during D-Day, the Germans that were fighting against the Allies were actually not Germans. They were people that were defeated in battle, and so they weren't really fighting all that hard. And they were the extras.
So there's also like a pretty big conspiracy/controversy thing around Patton's actual death too.
Really?
Because Patton he had talked out against the U.S. siding with Russia and said that if you side with Russia and if you don't immediately go to war with Russia, you will never stop communism. Mm-hmm. And you need to strike while you can and while Russia is in a weakened spot. Mm-hmm. But the U.S. government was relying on Russia as an ally at that time. Mm-hmm. And Patton then went for a ride out in the middle of the country, and like 2 days before he was supposed to do another press conference and talk about all that stuff again, he was killed in a car accident involving another U.S. military vehicle with dog tags that reference to a soldier that never existed.
Mm-hmm. Well,
That sounds like a conspiracy.
well, part of it was when FDR allied with Stalin. He said all along he said he had a plan how he was going to deal with him afterwards. He said, I got a plan, and then obviously
He died.
yeah. So there was no. I know there were people like he never really had a plan what he's going to do.
Well, and the Russian invasion at the end was insane because they had enough guns and ammo that like every 10th man got a gun, and he got like 4 bullets. And then the officers rode in trucks with machine guns behind anybody who turned around and came back. They just shot him and killed him. Yeah. Otherwise, they had to keep marching forward, and they said, pick up guns and ammo as you go from dead soldiers.
So
that's how they invaded the north side of Germany.
So when you would line up for supply list, they would give a guy a gun and a guy behind him an ammo pack, and you were told the ammo pack guy was supposed to follow the guy with the gun. So when he got shot, you just picked up his gun and you kept going.
Yep.
It was hard
nuts.
life.
And Stalin. So whenever Stalin actually died, he had like a aneurysm or a stroke.
I don't know.
He
how
had
died.
something, and basically the people who underneath of him were so afraid of him that he laid on the floor for like 36 hours before he finally died because they were afraid to call the doctor because they were afraid that if he was revived and word got out that he had to call a doctor and that he was weakened, that he would have them executed for calling a doctor later on. Like people were that concerned that he executed anybody who opposed him, anybody who he thought could come up and like take his power from him. Executed a ton of people.
I may make people upset, but I will say it's arguably that Stalin was more evil than Hitler even.
Yeah. Well, and you start looking at history, like the Holocaust is a terrible thing, but if you look in our history books, like the Holocaust gets like 2 chapters of your history books in high school. The Trail of Tears gets like 6 paragraphs, and there was like 10 million people killed in the Trail of Tears.
You want to talk about things that get taken out? I'll go on to this, but the way that Japanese were treating the Chinese. You don't know about this?
No.
So
I know the Japanese prison camps were insane.
Well, have you heard of the rape of Nanking?
No.
The rape of Nanking happened in 6 weeks. 300,000 Chinese civilians were killed.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. So the Japanese soldiers would practice their bayonet trainings on kids, on the civilians in general and stuff like that, and the Japanese did just as bad atrocities as the Germans did, like in the Holocaust. I mean, it's just not as well documented, talked about.
This is a weird thing, but I always wanted a bayonet.
This is a weird time to bring that up, Nick.
Yep.
Right after he talks about bayonet training on children and civilians, Nick goes, you know what? I want one of those. Those seem cool. Jesus.
Good transition there, buddy. I actually think I have my grandpa's bayonet from the Vietnam War.
Don't encourage
Really?
him. Please don't encourage
I
him.
just want to see it.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah. We can put it in my truck and bring it over here.
He was a Green Beret in the Vietnam War.
I'm not being around you with a bayonet after.
Why not?
That was
Why?
the link you made.
Oh, well, the link was not good. It was a little
You
insensitive.
go straight from bayonet training on civilians to, man, I always wanted to try one of those.
Sorry.
He's not wrong.
Like,
All right, we'll
A
move on
plus
from
B
that.
equals squirrel.
We can go into that, keep going, but I won't go
Hey,
down that rabbit
but
hole.
anyway.
Every blind.
But anyways,
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
That's not better. That's not. Oh my god. Anyways,
Griff, you have donkeys, right?
yes,
Okay. Are your donkeys out there like protect your cattle? Is that why you have donkeys?
they were to start with, and then one of them got a bad leg, and we have one that's out in the back that stays with the herd all the time.
It's
It's
protected
a
from
full-size
coyotes,
donkey.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, donkeys protect from coyotes?
Yeah, donkeys they'll scare them away with a noise, and then also they'll trample them.
And bite.
The miniature
Should've put
donkeys
that
almost
on
killed
there.
my dog.
What?
Because my dog was just in their pen sniffing around, and he didn't see him coming from the side, and they got a run at him, headbutted him, and started trampling on him. I had to run over and push him away.
I still want to get in there for one.
Well, Colorado, a lot of those ranchers have been getting donkeys to protect their herd because of wolves being reintroduced to Colorado, and so
Yep.
they're literally putting donkeys.
Were they
to
reintroduced to Colorado, or they reintroduced to Yellowstone, and they've been migrating out of Yellowstone?
How they
Is that
get
correct?
reintroduced?
No, Colorado passed
Because they were a native species, correct, to the Yellowstone area, but they were basically eliminated by
Yeah.
settlers,
Yes,
and then they wanted to bring them back,
but no.
and they were like, "Oh, it'd be great. Let's bring vicious carnivores back into the area."
Oh
no, they kill animals.
I just picture when you say reintroduced, I picture some guy in like a wagon car that's like driving.
It's
He's
not
just
far.
like opens it up and like, get out there, little buddy.
I really
kinda
thought he
how
was
they
going
do.
to say, like, please allow me to reintroduce myself.
Well-
that's what he was going to say.
Some Jay-Z.
They actually kind of do, like they do open a trailer and just let the wolves run out.
What? Mm-hmm. What kind of job is that?
I don't know.
Department of Natural Resources.
Search of that for.
There's also jobs like where you literally work for Department of Natural Resources, and
Is that the
there's like
DNR thing?
overpopulated
Yes.
animals. Yeah,
I know about that.
and there's overpopulated animals. You just go in and like kill X number, and like kill as many as you can to decrease numbers of overpopulated animals.
You just move them.
And that's what you do. You
can't.
can't catch them.
Yeah.
The manpower it takes to catch them, safely remove them from their area, move them to another area, make sure they don't just immediately die upon introduction to that area, is a ton to use.
People have time.
But going back
America.
to your wolves, yeah, the ranchers have been adding donkeys to their herds to protect them from wolves.
I need to get a wolf to, or not wolf. I need to get a donkey to.
Nick, but this is like the bayonet story. Out of that, Nick goes, I want a wolf. Everyone's getting wolves to protect their livestock and themselves and all these things. And Nick goes, I want one of those.
But
A bayonet and a wolf.
I saw a
I
TikTok.
live in a bad neighborhood.
Oh my gosh. I saw a TikTok. I'm just going to ignore him. I saw a TikTok
Mean.
where if a donkey's ears are up and you bop him on its head, its ears will go back. Like it would be up and you just bop him on his
Dude,
head.
we should try that.
We can pause this podcast real quick and,
And
go
I would
find
love
out in
for
about
Nick.
100 yards from here.
I was going to ask if we could let Nick go bop your donkey on the head and see what happens.
Want to go pause it and try?
I'll do it.
Pause it.
All right, we'll be back with our discovery. If I do not return, Mom, I love you, and you can't have my will.
So we are back from
Nick survived.
Nick
barely.
survived.
I did, dude. That thing was crazy, and it made a weird noise.
You slapped at it
You did. You
instead
did.
of just bopping it gently.
Also, you were so terrified of it, you tried to reach it from like 4 foot away from it.
Well, the thing's my size.
We're going to have to put the video up.
We'll definitely put the video up.
We'll do some editing to that video.
No, we are not.
That thing-
You already edit this podcast to make me and Shay look stupid.
That thing, just picture it at
You're
home.
not editing the video.
For the people that won't see it, it was like a gorilla. And I just looked at it and said, "I'm not afraid of you."
It's
And I
not even a
touched it.
regular donkey. It's a miniature donkey
It's
at
crippled.
that. And a crippled miniature donkey at
That
that.
has 3 good legs.
It made such a noise.
And you were
I was-
still behind the fence.
You were behind a gate.
To be fair, that's the first time I ever saw a donkey. So
That is not true.
He did say when I showed him a video of the donkey, he goes, "That looks like a horse."
You've never seen a donkey before.
I don't think
Not
so.
at a petting zoo.
Maybe, I don't know. They don't allow me in petting zoos. Two-way petting zoos, but not this one.
Gosh dang. You got to throw in the offense reference, don't you?
Well,
Two-way petting zoos. You pet the animals, they pet you.
They pet you back.
I don't know where to go with that. I don't know where I'm supposed to go with that.
All right, I'm going to end on this. Last thing I want to do is the next Sweet 16 I want to do is TV shows.
Oh, that I'm good at.
Oh, just in general?
Best TV shows.
We're not breaking it down by genre.
We
just
can
in
do
general.
that. Genres.
Well, we need to do genre
Yeah, we
because
can do
there's
genres.
a lot.
Yeah, we can do genres. But I want to do like some kind of genre of TV show.
Funny.
Absolutely. Like comedy ones?
Yep. I feel like that's fair.
That's another word for funny. Yes.
This is where you're drawing the line? This is it?
Yep.
All right, Nick.
Wrap it up. Nick?
Yep. Please rate. Give us 5-star rating.
Yes, 5-star rating.
Review.
Please.
Positively. Subscribe.
Your social security number.
Share with your friends. Do not listen to Nick, please. We will have merchandise available for sale somehow. Nick will figure it out.
Sure. If you see a donkey, watch out.
Cheerio.
Vicious. Yep. All right.
Bayonets and donkeys.
Pip,
It's
pip.
Nick's episode.
Pip, pip, cheerio.